Hello, hello, and welcome back as I squander cash like the love child of Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage in Perfidious Beat Plays XCOM War of the Chosen. No, I'm not exactly sure how Nicolas Cage and Johnny Depp might produce a love child. Probably some bizarre, ridiculously expensive, no doubt, genetic hybrid that gets engineered in a lab, then implanted and gestated in a surrogate, all at extravagant and ludicrous expense. Think about it. I mean, if anybody could find a way to waste money on creating a two-dude love child, Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage, I mean, they're the ones, they're it. Kill the Avatar, reduce the Avatar progress by 3. Oh, we were, okay. Right, we did kill an Avatar last episode.
Uncover this being's connection to the Avatar project.
Well, I mean, it is the project, Optimus Prime. It's not hard to make that connection. Plus, speaking of Avatar project, I mean, that is the Johnny Depp Nicolas Cage. That is the Avatar project. It's the love child of Nicolas Cage and Johnny Depp. They're working on it. I mean, yes, sure, there are going to be hideous legal ramifications about, like, human cloning and the genetic engineering involved in making a two-dude love child. Probably some moral and ethical questions as well, but, you know, that's what the ludicrous expenses are about. It's mostly spent on legal fees. The science for it is, you know, relatively well understood. And whether or not you agree with the science or ethics, I think the one thing that we could definitely all agree on is that the love child of Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage, that'd be one extremely unusual individual. I mean, that'd be a weird kid. Especially if Nicolas Cage, oh, think about if Johnny and Nicolas couldn't decide on, like, who was supposed to have custody of the kid. There's like a Kramer versus Kramer style custody battle in the brew. This is the greatest idea of all time. They could have a custody battle over their genetic hybrid child and then star in the movie adaptation of the story of their own lives. That is about Johnny Depp as Johnny Depp in Depp versus Cage. It's box office and Oscar gold, man.
Our research was
and afterwards, they could spin it off into like a reality show as well. Focused on the child themselves as they grew up. We could grow up with the chimeric genetic hybrid of Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage. We could live vicariously through. It's a $1 billion franchise. If I was like an entrepreneur now, I need to go and like pitch this. I'd be pitching this idea to Nicolas Cage and Johnny Depp's people in a conference room somewhere. I'd be like, honestly, you guys, you know, you can't afford to not breed an ungodly genetic chimera and raise it as your own. You could even name the kid Chimera. You could call her Chai for short. It'd be like a chai latte or chai tea, but also the fact it would acknowledge that she's a bizarre amalgam of human genomic engineering. And, yeah, it's definitely a girl in my mind because that's going to be the best possible way to make it weird enough to get people to draw in. Getting those sort of 3 men and a baby awkwardly hilarious moments with Depp and Cage stumbling over each other trying to raise a young lady. This is a $1 billion idea. It's a $1 billion idea.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
To begin engineering the genetic hybrid of Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage, I too am eager because I want my slice of that $1 billion pie. I'm telling you, it's a media empire unto itself. Chimera Cage Depp would be the next Oprah. That's her name, by the way. Chimera Cage Depp. It's just, you know, first name Chimera, then Cage Depp, and we got to go alphabetical order because that's what the course would be like. That's just easiest. I'm assuming. Alright, alien facility message in a new Arctic unlocked. We got a breakthrough. Adaptive personal combat sims lets us swap those out. I mean, sure, we'll do a breakthrough. Why not?
As soon as we have something of note.
What are we actually doing here, by the way? Aren't we just waiting for some personnel to be available? Let's go look at the roster, because it occurs to me we were waiting, but I don't remember what we were waiting for. Covert operation, maybe, so that we can go burn down the Don Butcher's house? Yeah, I mean, our roster's looking pretty good. Brittany Hit Me Spears is a little sleepy. Ava No Tears Perone won't be back for 4 days. We got 4 days on that covert op. Perfect. We do have a negative trait I think we need to ditch as well. Kim Kardashian may be afraid of Chosen. Steve Irwin's got his negative traits removed. Okay, we're going to ignore this. If negative trait removal is finished for Big Bad Steve Immortal Irwin, then I think we should probably get in here and get rid of Kim Kardashian's. Morgan Freeman, what negative trait do you have? Hold on a moment. Morgan Freeman has no negative traits. He is a paragon of virtue. Especially if that virtue involves, you know, like very, very young women. What specifically have you got? You're afraid of the Chosen. When did this happen? When did you scroll out your armor and make it all elaborate? Look at Morgan Freeman there. He's got some, like, engraving and embossing done on that. Yes, Pete, I went to the tailor, tired of looking like everyone else. Morgan Freeman is a distinctive man, and he deserves a distinctive look. So, Kim Kardashian, I think you also are afraid of Chosen. We probably should have looked at this while we were in here a second ago. We can't really go kill the Chosen if two of the people that we're going to need to kill those Chosen are afraid of the Chosen, and that's exactly what's going on here. So we got to do a little negative trait removal. We could go beat down the Avatar project in the meantime. I suppose since we've got top-notch teams ready to work and fire, that might be our best bet. All right, so Kim, you know what? No, Morgan, you go first. That taken care of. And maybe we start looking at a facility lead here. Road traffic, we could go... You know, we could make contact over here. Get some assorted loot. We do have a facility here in the New Arctic now. Where can we make contact? Actually, I think that now that I recall, that's actually what we were doing, Middle Fortitude. All battle madness lasts only one turn. Well, most of our guys have high enough willpower that their battle madness lasts only one turn anyway. We could install a radio beacon in South America, but we've already got that continent bonus. Oh, we were building a radio... Oh, well, we should get back to that then.
Eastern United States.
Apparently, that's what we're doing. We could go hit that one for assorted loot, but at this point, assorted loot ain't really doing us an assortment of good. We have all the loot we're ever likely to need. Let's get this radio beacon installed, and we'll just take the North American continent bonus. Any recruits to the GTS automatically start at Sergeant. Beautiful. I mean, this is totally a worthwhile continent bonus to pick up. Avatar progress. Yeah. Alright, they've opened themselves a new shop. Oh, nope, never mind. Covert action is done. We've got the Avatar progress beaten halfway back to base. Taking her back to the drawing board there, boys. Lindsay Lohan picked up her promotion while on a covert op. Alright, let's assign ourselves a new covert action. One of these, I believe, was... something... One of them had a promotion we really wanted. Who's got the promotion? Soldier promotion. Also 15 ability points. Yeah, that one's going to be hard to say no to. Also a soldier promotion here. Which one's faster? 8 days and 9 days. We also have improved combat intelligence, which is 7 days. This is the fastest. So we could just take Lindsay Lohan, pop her on this mission, and suddenly Lohan. What about Red Brown? Man, Red Brown, I want to get you in on one of these promotions, dog. You know what? I think we do send Lindsay Lohan here. Because she just got a promotion, we can get her another promotion. Bam, bam, bam. It's a little XCOM favoritism, I'm not going to lie. But Lindsay Lowe has been with us from the start. We're going to skip Hail of Bullets in favor of Salvo. Plus, I mean, it's not like we really need Lindsay for a mission. And she is bonded with Abraham Lincoln, which gives us another powerhouse duo. Came to the wrong spot, Pete. Yep, sure did. Let's go to the resistance ring. There we go. Alright, so which one? We just want to do whatever one of these is fastest. Increase combat intelligence. We can't do this to just anyone, and also, we don't necessarily want to do it to just anyone. Lindsay Lohan, are you going to need those points? That's a question. Does Lindsay Lowe need the points? We could also send Kanye on this. Now, Kanye's got to be closer to promoting. Lindsay Lohan is the right choice because she's the whole way short. Any scientist will do. Andrea White, you don't look busy. Again, that Operation Hellfire Brigade is rolling. Speaking of rolling, back to this radio beacon. We can even broadcast rolling by the Limp Bizkit. Once we complete this, we can build this radio beacon and set it up to non-stop broadcast a repetitive loop of Limp Bizkit's seminal hit, Rollin'. That, I think, honestly, will drive the aliens mad. It'll be like that thing in Panama where they played Van Halen at excruciatingly loud volumes and made Manuel Noriega cry. right, what do we got here? We got a mission. Operation Amber Grin. For a moment, I thought it said Amber Gin. I was waiting for Bradford to be like, we have to do this mission. 12 enemies. Alright, is this is a rescue, a VIP from a sub. We got an Andromedon, a Codex, a Sectopod, Elite Purifier, and you know what? We got more than enough to handle this. Let's go do it. I'd like to see Reb Brown back in action on this one. We want to get the Rebster as much EXP as we can. I need all of the Reb Brown. God, you look ridiculous, Abe. Alright, Sporty Spice, you can beat it. Honest Abe, you can take a powder too. Can we get Reb in this? Reb Brown? Give me my Reb Brown. Where's my Reb Brown? He's... God damn it, Reb Brown. Alright, well, if Reb Brown can't go, I kind of think that means Kim Kardashian is out too. We can... This mission doesn't strike me as one that's going to be extraordinarily difficult. So everybody's fired, actually. Morgan Freeman, he's busy, but Tay-Tay and her boy, Sylvester Hormone Stallone, both 100% ready to work. We could send, you know what? We could send Thurgood, the Wig Splitter. Let's grab Thurgood Marshall and Kanye West. These guys gotta be starting to form some sort of bond at a minimum. I think we'll grab Ava No Tears Perone here. And then we just gotta backfill with, like, whatever's handy. Specialist would be ideal. I'm thinking Steve Irwin here. The immortal him. Man, Steve Irwin is only a captain? Steve Irwin! How have we so desperately overlooked you? Wait, is Brittany's... Well, crikey, Pete, yeah, it's a tough road to hoe these days, making a dent in the scene. What with that new Johnny Depp and Nicolas Cage show there about their weird kid they engineered. Don't remember what its name is. Kai something, I don't know. She's named after like a tea. Chai tea, I think they call her. Anyway, got stuff like that going on, mate. It's tough to get people interested in like animals in the environment. Tay-Tay, I think we're gonna go Katana for you because we love you to carve a dude up. Let's give you AP rounds, and what do we want to follow this up with? I guess usually we give you a mimic beacon. I mean, you're not the best candidate to deploy that, but I'll allow it, I suppose. Who else we got? Hormone. You need the gun of Lindsay Lohan. Oh, yeah, Pete, that's right. I do need the gun of Lindsay Lohan. The advanced scope, but I think Yeezy may be using a gun of Lindsay Lohan, so I'm gonna have to make do with this ghetto piece of crap that you got over here. Can you do better than an advanced scope? Not really. I mean, that's like as good as it gets there. Superior autoloader is acceptable for me. Feeling maybe a little nonplussed, I could probably use some kind of ammo or something to go in this empty slot I've got over here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little Dragonfire rounds, maybe some Venom rounds for me, Pete. I know you're going to want those blue screens. You can put those on Yeezy, because there is a Sectopod in the mission. And honestly, Pete, I feel like that's actually a pretty good call. Blaster launcher looks like Thurgood Marshall's already ready to go. Frost Bomb for, yeah, Yeezy, you have, okay, I can tell Yeezy's got the gun of Lindsay Lohan, because it's not in the Yeezy color. It's actually in Lohan colors. Ava Perone, we're just going to swap you out. You got to get the good gun here. The quality execution Shadow Lance. And Steve! Got a new bit for you. Hey, crikey, Pete, what's that? Oh, mate, this disruptor rifle, man. This is a sweet-looking piece of machinery, Pete. I gotta admit, I'm excited to take it into battle. Look at it, mate. If I could put some trank darts in this, ain't an animal in the world could escape the mighty Steve Irwin. Or they have more critters in pillow cases than you could shake a stick at, mate. Sort of seems like cheating, I mean, to use a gun. Normally when Steve's got to tail the most savage and deadly critters in the world, he just walks up and grabs them by the, like, physically and just manhandles them into whatever jug, jar, bottle, or pillowcase is handy. Whatever happens to be nearby, it's good enough for Steve. What do you got there, an old milk jug? Yeah, Steve will cram the deadliest snake in the world in it. I mean, sure, it's going to be a bit of a pickle getting his head through that narrow opening, but, well, that's what the antivenom's for, Pete. You don't get the viewers coming in there without taking a bite or two, I can tell you that much for sure. Little neurotoxin every now and then. Boy, that's for sweeps a week, mate. Watch as Steve survives a deadly necrotizing neurotoxin injected deep into his flesh by the bite of the world's deadliest snake. I mean, it's way better than that show about that caged Depp kid. Bradford, come on. I can see you staring at the operation title, and I can see you clenching your teeth because I know you thought it said Amber Gin too. And you wanted to try something called Amber Gin because it sounded delicious. And probably higher alcohol content in your garden variety bathtub gin. Bradford's like, oh, this is 120 proof gin. This is the reason I exist. So, relatively straightforward then, and also nearby. Like, we don't have a super abundance of ground to cover on this one. Normally these missions tend to be really spread out, but get a bit of a compacted window here. I hope I didn't accidentally land on a civilian. Okay. Enemies? Yes. Andromedon Double Codex. Highly approachable, actually. Also, we can remote start something. Oh, there's a random car over there. So, I don't suppose... Alright, I mean, it was worth a shot, but... had a feeling it was going to be a bit of a pipe dream. So, since we've got things going, I think we'll just put the rest of the team, get them forward, get them close, and get ready to engage. Got it. We've got time, we've got room to work. What else do we need?
Good to go.
I mean, sure, I wouldn't mind an executive producer credit on that whole Depp Cage, Chimera Cage Depp reality show. One was kind of my idea, but there's no way I'm getting an EP credit. I mean, that's definitely going to go to Johnny and Nicholas themselves. Probably J.J. Abrams. Seems like the kind of thing you'd want a talented and skilled director like Abrams at the helm of something like that. You guys have patrolled in a very, very unfortunate and unpleasant direction. I still want to trigger those guys. We've got plenty of time. At 14 turns, we've got the mission extender going on. We know there's a sectopod around somewhere, though. And what I don't want to do is stumble into it accidentally. I'm thinking our best bet here is to probably just go for a little bit of salvo action. And we could have either Yeezy... You know what? Yeah, let's not think about here. Just go.
This is for you.
Spawn the enemies, bring them to us. We could crack them up and circle around. We want to kill everything. We're going to get a ton of extra clones, by the way, which is fine. If we need to, we'll just have somebody reap them. These clones will split out, and we'll have one of our badass ultimate killing machines go forth and reap them. Actually, they didn't even split, so we're not even going to need to... Probably won't even need to reap them. This is where Rep Brown could really be doing some good work for us. Just throwing that out there. So we have an Andromedon in cover. We should eliminate that cover. Let's just get rid of all of these things. I don't suppose we could hit that. Can't hit you with that, can we? Nope. We're gonna catch two. Two is good.
Get ready for a surprise.
Hey, you know, the nice thing about this, Pete, is that neither Yeezy or I have actually yet taken an action. Thanks to our sweet-ass salvo ability, we're gonna be able to follow this up with some relatively catastrophic damage to the enemy. For instance, I can just straight out kill this Andromedon right now with 88% confidence in my ability. I mean, it's only 88% because I didn't quite get my fill of HGH this morning. I mean, I only had a half dose. They were out down in the commissary. I was like, hey, I need 400 milligrams of HGH stack. And they were like, sorry, Sylvester, we only got 300 today. It's like, oh. It's going to be a tough day for Sylvester Stallone. Steve Irwin can kill the Andromedon. He can also almost certainly kill the Codex. We could haywire product. I mean, it's already all blown up. Why mess around with it, Pete? Just kill it. You're right. We should just kill it. Go ahead and finish it off. Done. Hey, Crocky, Steve Irwin's gonna go for the double, Pete. I told you, ain't an animal in the world Steve Irwin can't trank with this rifle. It's so good, mate, so good. This is a piece of engineering equipment the likes of which has never been seen before by man. We could go in this facility here, or alternatively, we could go around the back and try and blow the door. I'm thinking maybe the breaching charge is probably the better option. Let's take a look and see what's up here before we commit to anything. Okay, we got a... Oh, we have chosen poorly. Okay, so we got a priest. Let's get some friends. So we want to get close as we can without doing anything that might trigger that pod. Let's just run to the stairs. Everybody who hasn't taken a move yet, get over here to the stairs and just, like, ready up. Tay-Tay, we're going to have you do some Overwatch here. Team's going to be a little spread out for my taste, but with only 2 enemies active, we should still be fine. Never mind, we're boned. Also, the whole blowing a hole in the wall to get in thing, kind of not really relevant anymore. I mean, the hole came pre-dug. So we still haven't been spotted and are in no danger of being so, and everything and its dog is clustered into a puddle. Would love to get those guys over there close enough where we could take action on that, but not gonna happen. I'm a little worried about accidentally killing the civilian target here, but this
Soon our prey will fall.
should be fine. We're gonna get some savage aggregate damage out of that shot, out of little Ava Perone. The question then becomes, what do we want to do with the rest of the turn? Do we actually want to go engage these enemies, or do we want to try to make them come to us? I think the team is maybe a little too spread out. Maybe a little too spread out for that. Let's see if we can get them to come to us. The bench? Oh god, the bench can't get...
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I don't want you to be visible to the... Oh, you know what we could do, though? Like, if we detonate this with a blaster launcher, that's going to be, well, one, catastrophically, potentially, to the person who's inside that cell. That's a lot of damage. With the shrapnel going up, you know what? Do it.
Locked on.
It's too good of an opportunity to pass up. So we killed an elite trooper. A bunch of people are very badly injured. The sectopod is wrecked. The pod isn't even active because they can't see us. Oh, never mind. Don't step on... They're going to step on it.
The shadows fail us.
Yeah, they just stepped right on your face. Also yours. Okay, good. Well, that, yep. Awesome. We should have known Ava Perone was going to get stepped on. I mean, we knew Ava Perone was going to get stepped on. It was bound to happen. Still, all things considered, I'm not worried. We can dig our way out of this one. The problem is, Ava Perone, when we kill that sectopod, she's in a blast zone, and there's a dude on Overwatch, potentially, who could thwart her, and I don't like that. Well, we can't... Okay, let's... You know what? We're going to deke that Overwatch. Oh, come on. I want to... No, I want to get the robot man, though.
We could use one of those.
You're not wrong, Steve. We could use one of those. Let's see what the odds are. I'm gonna guess not good. 35%, which is terrifically bad. And we really, really, really don't want to supercharge a sectopod. So we gotta think of a way we can get Ava Perone extracted from trouble. In order to do that safely, we gotta get rid of that robot's Overwatch. How do we do that with what we've got left? We almost, well, I was gonna say we almost can't. In fact, there's no almost. There doesn't appear to be any way that we can. I really want to combat protocol that robot, but we can't do it. Well, which is going to be more damage? The explode... Well, okay, we're going to take the Overwatch. Pete, why are you taking the Overwatch? Well, we're taking the Overwatch because it could miss, and the explosion from the robot ain't no way that misses. Yeah, I mean, there was no way that was gonna miss either, really, but... I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Alright, hormone. No, that's actually not what we want. Yeezy, you got the... Yeah, you got the... Take him out. He's got the, blue screens. Jump him. If he doesn't die, we did decrease his hack defense, so maybe Steve Irwin could take a go, but I think it's like 5%. We actually didn't kill him. Left him with 2 health. That's not good. Taylor Swift can easily dig us out of that hole. Steve Irwin can go for the kill. Stallone really doesn't have another target. Although we could put Stallone on Overwatch. He'd be a little better at it. Nah, you know what? Steve is actually probably better at Overwatch. We've also got Tay-Tay over there. Turns out we should have taken the explosion. We could run and gun with Tay-Tay. What does that get us? Mostly it would just get Taylor Swift shot, so... I see no particularly compelling reason to go for that. Steve Irwin, Overwatch for you. Let's see who comes calling. Oh, this man's about to get Steve Irwin. Hey, crocky plate, Steve bags another one.
What did you expect?
I didn't expect a 14 damage critical. That was actually pretty impressive, Steve. We're gonna get rocketed all this shit, though. Nope, he went on Overwatch. I honestly expected that man to fire rockets at us. This guy's gonna shield. And now we just gotta worry about this priest and elite trooper, neither of one whom we can see. That guy is on Overwatch. You know what? Yeah, take him out. Told you, Pete, man. Didn't get my full dose today, Pete, and I gotta say, I just, you know, without my full... Yeah, it's a good shot there, Easy. But without my full complement of HGH running through my veins, Pete, I'm just, you know, I'm not what I should be. I should be, I agree, I should be more powerful, more capable, but without that sweet HGH flowing through my veins, Pete, I'm just another 76-year-old man. I'm not even sure why I'm going for this loot. I mean, a superior laser sight, we probably have like 5 of those. Oh, hey, they didn't actually kill the civilian. I expected you to be dead. I mean, at this point, I really figured you were dead, though, already. I figured someone had already killed you. So we could send Tay-Tay over on a run and gun, have her rapid fire and kill that man, but it leaves her at the vulnerable, tender mercies of that shield bearer, who we have absolutely no way to deal with. All right, Ava prone, cloak up. I'm sorry I got you shot, by the way, Ava. That, because honestly, that's on me. That one's my fault. I did that. Let's get you up on the roof, actually. I want to go scout the like our extraction zone. So Tay-Tay, I don't think we have to do anything fancy here. We gave you the mimic beacon. It seems like a... Where did you throw that? All right, I mean, not where I'd have put it, but sure.
Getting it done.
Schaefer, we're gonna have you come over here and just hunker down. Thurgood, we really just want you in any sort of cover. That seems fine. And the Slugamed twins back here gotta step up their game. Stallone, easy. You know, we've pretty much killed everything on the mission so far there, Pete. You shouldn't really be judging us. 5 damage out of you. Shield Bearer's gonna come take a crack at this guy. Those two die on our turn, and then we're getting the hell out of here with the goods. Mimic Beacon Decoy was killed. No big deal. I feel legitimate. Yeah, but I actually feel legitimately sorry for those guys. Stallone's gonna reload. Easy.
What's over there?
Well, you guys are gonna like clean up the mess of anything that happens to land in this area and manages to not die. Ava Perone, let's get you over here. We wouldn't mind getting Ava just like a shot at anybody would be nice. She can't see anyone. Delightful. Tay-Tay? You know, he's got the priest. You go handle the shield bearer, actually.
Whatever you say. Advent forces on the ground.
That's not good. We knew there was another pod around somewhere. I was just sort of gambling that they wouldn't be this close, and unfortunately, they were exactly that close. Alright, well, rapid fire is going to kill this man. So the shields are going away, at least. Like I said, shields are going away, at least. I am very much not happy. So, Steve, I think we have to have you come and skull mine the priest. Is there any way you can do it and still be in cover? Sort of. Don't muck the skull mine, Steve. Hey, I'm lights out in this mission, Pete. You really honestly think that was going to let you down in that one? I mean, I might take a bit of damage here on this unlock, because, me hacking's... Never mind, Pete. Steve Irwin can be counted on in 100% of scenarios. Steve Irwin never fails, Pete. And that leaves the bench over here. So this guy's going to die because Taylor Swift is going to be able to take him down. We need a kill out of Thurgood Marshall, though. So he has to find one of these targets, and he has to be able to kill it with a rapid fire on a run and gun, and still be in not a terrible defensive position once he has accomplished all those objectives. So we should run and gun to here, shoot that man in the spine. Then we can implacable over to here. We won't kill that guy, but we might be able to get some blade storms on him. He will be untouchable, so we'll have one free hit. Alright, we can do this. We need to run and gun. Get your ass up here. The double rapid fire should eviscerate this man's spine, because, you know, just don't do like Taylor Swift did and miss. Go fuck yourself. So much for untouchable, because we can't hit 92% shots with any kind of reliability at all. Oh, and by the way, yeah, remember those reinforcements? Yeah, they're, you know, they're coming. Well, Ava Perón can kill that man for certain. That's, like, probably the best we could do. You know what? It's not even certain. I should never have doubted Ava Perón. Straight up executed, bro. You hunker down, Mr. Scientist Man. This mission has gotten far more complicated than it had any right to ever get. We knew reinforcements were coming. This was no big deal, but we didn't expect this second pod. The fact that two of our best soldiers missed their opportunity to kill these guys and implacable back to the drop zone also really hurt us quite a bit. This mission is turning into a catastrophic cavalcade of calamity. You guys better do something here. Think you just stasis the priest? Yep. Guardian Overwatch for Yeezy. Get him, Yeezy. Yeezy putting in the work, though. It shouldn't have hit at all, Easy, so we're totally satisfied with what you have brought to the table. Taylor Swift getting marked. This man's going to get cut in half. Yep, we saw this coming. Can't believe we got lucky enough to make that miss. So we got some shit luck, and then we got a little bit of it back, but you're on fire now. Oh, good. Taylor Swift is also on fire. And did not take her reaction because of being on fire. Fantastic.
This looks a little ugly.
I hate purifiers. Well, we got to get rid of this Overwatch, so we should have Easy kill this man. Oh, good. Easy's out of bullets.
Ready to rock.
Well, not really Easy. I mean, ain't that ready to rock. The gun's empty. I am salty. I'm tempted to have Steve Irwin hack that guy. Taylor Swift. Speaking of Steve Irwin, we need somebody out here who isn't on fire. I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift for that one. Be not on fire, Taylor. Can you finish off the robot? You can and probably should do that.
That's how it's done.
And at the end of this turn, we are going to need somebody over there who can deal with that piece of shit who is who's on Overwatch back there? Somebody's got to kill Jimmy the Sustain Man over here. It's a bit of an issue for us. Somebody also has to kill this guy. Yeah. I hate it when you miss shots that you should be able to reliably hit, because it really fucks up your program. You're not normally expecting to miss a 92 and then a 95% shot both in the same frame. Be like, you know, I had a backup plan in case I missed either one of those, but then I went and just missed them both. Now I got no plan for recovery, because missing one of them, sure, all right, but missing both, that's horseshit. You can recover from one miss, but the double miss, man, that's...
Placing the weapon.
It's hard to pull that one back from the brink, is all I'm saying. Ava Perone can't see her own claymore. Love it when it does that. I would really like for the game to be able to... You know what, Ava Perone? If you have a 100% chance to hit any of these guys, one of these shots is going to execute him. I'm not even worried. Or we may just kill him raw, just through aggregate damage. Ava's doing 5 a shot here. She's got 20 more damage in the gun, assuming none of them missed. Yeah, I was going to say, she didn't even need it. Ava Perone is revealed. Also, that Claymore mine now does literally nothing for us. Taylor Swift. I need somebody who can not die to come and kill this purifier. Or someone who can not get shot out on Overwatch.
Seems doable.
Yeah, it also seemed doable that you would hit that rapid fire shot there, Thurgood Marshall, but... No, I don't want to hunker down. I would like to shoot. It also seemed likely that, you would kill that man too, and then you didn't. All we have left is Taylor Swift. And if she reaps and that man explodes, she's boned. He's going to explode. You know what? Never mind. Taylor Swift she's already hurt.
Quietly.
We can't make it that much worse at this point. No point polishing the brass on the Titanic. Excuse me? Absolutely perfect. It made me go and slash the fucking Claymore. Because that's what I wanted to do, was slash a Claymore. It also ended my turn and did not give me either I'm neither untouchable nor implacable. Because it had me slash a Claymore. That's... I understand that defaulting to the highest percent chance to hit not always is just mission. I hate all of you. What are you gonna do? Set me on fire again? I'm already burning. Nope. That's much worse. They killed the VIP.
Status confirmed. Target is eliminated. The stress of battle is enough to get to anyone. When they get home, we'll have to give our...
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the fuck is going on here, Bradford. Oh, the one health guy is gonna mine. This mission is a catastrophic fuckhole. What the shit, man? You know, Taylor Swift, you're leaving now. That's it. Shut the fuck up, Bradford. Are you not looking at what's going on here? Taylor Swift is somehow burning twice. I have no idea what Ava Perone is doing, or why she's obsessed, or why she's afraid of fire suddenly. She didn't even take damage. She's gonna empty her gun at this guy? No, I have no idea what she's doing. Sylvester Stallone, please come and just get... I'm going to hit this man with a grenade. Nope, I'm not. No. If there's any chance at all that he survives, I'm going to kill him with a grenade because I can't risk missing another 6%. No. You also blew up the stairs. I hate everything. Taylor Swift, leave. Because there's no way we can save you, actually. If you hang around, you're dead.
Evac confirmed.
The only thing that's confirmed is that this mission is a piece of shit. That's definitely fucking confirmed. Confirmed piece of shit.
Sure thing.
Where's my combat protocol? I want this man fucking dead. And, you know what, Pete? Old Steve's looking like the one bright spot here that remains on this, otherwise crap-house mission, eh? Suddenly everything's coming up, Erwin. Thurgood Marshall, also please leave. I'm gonna need you to go now.
Heading home.
The salt is... What should have been a very simple task suddenly has become a monumental, catastrophic cavalcade of awful. I hate everything.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, you two want to fucking move your asses, boat anchors.
Solid copy.
You're sitting back here calling us a boat anchor, but we are the men who killed the sectopods. So maybe, just maybe we aren't quite the anchor that you're giving us credit for there, Pete. I mean, if we're an anchor, I think we're like the good kind of anchor. You know, like the guy who runs last in the track and field event. The guy who you're relying on to bring home the victory. That's the kind of anchor we are.
My fight is over.
All of our fight is over, Avon. This mission is taking the fucking fight right out of me. Somehow you did not make it into the extraction zone. I guess we should just, let's get out of here and forget that this mission ever fucking happened. Just go. I want this shame expunged from memory. Pete, you know this is going on YouTube. It will never be expunged from memory. It's just gonna be...
Commander, we failed in our mission.
Yeah, don't...
To review our tactics and improve.
No, I don't need... Just go to hell, Bradford. I don't care. If Thurgood Marshall had hit that shot, none of that shit would have been... But no, I'm gonna miss a 96%er. After missing a 95%er.
Remember, good citizenship has its rewards.
Yeah. Citizenship guarantee, service guarantees citizenship, etc., etc. Tell you what, after this mission, I need a shot of that amber gin. Bradford, let's go belly up to the bar. This one's a...
Our friend from the Resistance is becoming one of our most trusted veterans.
Really?
It's a testament to our cause.
Nobody even got promoted. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh good, Taylor Swift is down for 20 days. Also, why did we lose so much fucking willpower?
Hello, Commander.
Oh good, I have to go re-establish contact with South Africa. That'll be fucking fun. And Taylor Swift is now afraid of the Chosen. Also, Ava Perón is like afraid of fire for no reason whatsoever. We need another way to get rid of all of these negative traits because we're gaining them faster than we can get rid of them. Yep, she's afraid of fire. There's no... She was not set on fire. She didn't get hit on... None of those things happened. Taylor Swift is afraid of the Chosen because that's the only fear anyone gets, even though a Chosen has never laid a finger on her. Thurgood Marshall and Kanye West. Well, yeah. You know what? Bond that up. No, I don't care about a custom poster on this one. I just really want it to be over. If you enjoyed, you know, I'm not even going to finish the sentence, but you might drop a like down in the comment section out of pity. If you want to see more kind of just unbelievable comedy of errors, you might consider subscribing as well. 2 episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, go get me a shot of that amber gin. Thanks very much for watching. See you again soon.